So we've come down to Cas Sabonaires. It's a part hotel down in Palmanova. It's actually very close to Magaluf, because we were asked whereabouts is it and how close is it to the seafront, how close is it to the shop. So this isn't actually the entrance, this is just a corner. So if we were going to go to my left and go down there, we'd end up in Magaluf, not very far. And if we go straight down that hill, we're just almost at the beach. But we're actually going to go to the right here and find the entrance to Cas Sabonaires Hotel, and we'll go across past a couple of other places that people have been mentioning as well. Just to remind you that today's date's actually the 1st of June. 1st of June 2022, and summer's on its way. What we've been reading in the newspapers here is that people are having terrible trouble in the UK getting through the airports, and that's also compounded by the fact that once they get here there's not enough police on duty to stamp your passports. So you've got a bit of a double whammy. You've got delays at one end and then delays at the other end, and obviously not a lot of fun. Also reading about quite a few cancellations in terms of air flights. TUI, Ryanair have been, I think EasyJet maybe, but not Jet2. Jet2 have promised to have all of theirs running. Jet2 operate in a slightly different way apparently to other airlines. They have their own staff for baggage handling. So this is Cas Sabonaires, this is the entrance. Again, it's a hotel we've never been into, and most of the hotels actually don't like you going in anyway, what people like me videoing. So really this is just an outside view, and seems to get some good reports, so perhaps people can just let us know their experiences in the comments down below. We're going to move on down. Across the road is Sol Lunamar, one of the Sol hotels, and we're going to carry on making our way down. Someone else mentioned about how many ATMs they'd spotted on my videos. And here's another one. I'm pretty sure you're going to get charged on all of them, and because many of you will be exchanging pounds for euros, you'll probably get an exchange rate as well issue. So to the right here now, this one is the Zafiro. There's two Zafiro hotels. This is the Zafiro, I don't know, Palmanova, I don't know, 4-star hotel, and there is a Zafiro Palace as well. And across the road is the rear entrance to the Globales Nova apartments, and we did do a video showing you the access to that one a couple of weeks ago. At the other side, the access is via a ramp, which is a little bit tricky. So this side a little bit easy because you can't enter through the car park. Everywhere you go though, there's little steps, something I didn't really think about too much until it was brought to my attention, but curbs and steps here obviously can be an issue if you've got a wheelchair or other mobility issues. I have knee issues, but smile for the camera. So yeah, so if you're in the Globales Nova, there's the vehicle access, and if you can't get to the left of it, they said they would open the gate for you. Just press the buzzer, and then there's no steps, you can get straight in. But going down to The front is a little walk, it's not far, 5-minute walk, but the curbs are high, so just be careful with that. Over to the right is another hotel that people keep asking about, is the Rossa del Mar. Years and years ago my family stayed there, had a great time. Referred to as the Rossa del Mar and Spa. That's the one with a sort of a sloping side to it. So over to the right, keep going over to the right, you'd have Magaluf, and over to the left we have Palmanova, and directly in front is Torrenova. So where are we at the moment? Good question. I think it's classed as Palmanova. So Rossa del Mar here, it's got another gate. It didn't used to have a gate on, now it's got a gate on, so that if you've got a car you'll have to get buzzed in. So now I've just got this short walk down to the front. Comes out by Pappy's Bar, so Jim, if you're watching, you're going to get Pappy's Bar on this one. It's quite narrow here, so if you've got a pushchair or a wheelchair, then it's tricky to get down here. This is perhaps the closest supermarket, but not necessarily going to be the cheapest. If you'd gone down towards Magaluf, you'd have come out near to Lidl, isn't it? Is it a Lidl or Aldi down there? Aldi. Aldi is in Magaluf, and really very, very close. So you could go and do your shopping there. It's probably one of the most reasonable places to go to. And if you've been to Aldi in the UK, it's very, very similar. So right in front of us we've got Pappy's Bar. And this is a place where you can get your COVID tests if you do need them. Not very many people need them anymore, but if you needed one, you can go there and book one in, or you can go to the pharmacy and you have to buy them there. So just across the road we've got Pappy's Bar. We're going to cross over and then we'll just walk down and just show you how close the beach is. Just up the road there you've got Magaluf. Cargo. Let's see, what time is it? It's 7:10 in the afternoon. So there's one or two hardy drinkers out there catching the sun rays. This will liven up a little bit later on in the evening. Every night they have some sort of entertainment. Indie rock group called Hooched tonight. So it's all quiet at the moment, but that will change very, very shortly. So as the sign says, to the right you go up to Torrenova. You go up to the top of the Magaluf strip. We're just going to go straight down and see just how close all of those hotels are to the beach. It's really nothing at all. I think that might be open in the daytime. That's the newspaper shop. Wow. It did close down, but I think it did open up again. Evening times, nice times to go for a walk because the temperature's a little bit better. The sun's just going down. We've still got nice sunlight, but the sun's going down a bit now.
It's quite a nice breeze actually.
Just to the right here, San Lorenzo Tapas is somewhere we've been threatening to go to.
Every time we come past it. So much action.
But right in front we've got the promenade and the sea and the beach.
Pay 3 beers and get 5.
And they're open every day from 12 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. So it's after 7 o'clock in the evening, 10 past 7, and straight away I can see people on the beach. So just packing up now, but still some hardy souls.
People on the beach, aren't there?
Temperatures today and forecast for the rest of the week are between 25 and about 28 degrees Celsius, so nice and warm. Well, we don't usually stop off to eat when we go out in the week, but we made a little exception for tonight, and we stop off at San Lorenzo, which is owned by Patricia, and it was her sister last year who wrote to me and said we should call in for tapas there, or a meal, and so that's what we've done. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but we did make it in the end. And we really enjoyed the tapas.
Really delicious.
A little bit more expensive than most places we go, but the quality was a little bit better. It was a lot better actually than many of the tapas we have. Clearly all nicely homemade and freshly made as well.
Were delicious.
So we're just going to have a little walk to walk off our dinner before we go home. So we're just walking along the front here in Palmanova. We were actually here last Friday, weren't we? Was it last Friday we came? Saturday, I can't remember now. But we did come, we went to Ciso's. And we met.
Lunchtime,
was it Friday lunchtime? No, anyway, we met Ashley and Susan, who were here on their holidays, and we had lunch at Ciso's, which was really, really nice.
Getting ready for football now.
And yes, tonight they've got the football on big screen there. And we're not going to stop off and watch the football, dear. I know you're tempted. Some important matches tonight. One in the Spanish football is Las Palmas and Tenerife. That's a promotion battle. But the one that people will be looking at, I'm sure, is Scotland playing the Ukraine. And lots and lots of sympathy there with Ukraine at Hampden Park. So hopefully we'll have a great match, and really mind who wins. Brave words, aren't they? Brave words.
A draw. Has somebody got to win?
Well, I think yes, they've got to win, and if they win, they may go through to play. Wales. I think they're in the same group, and Gareth Bale's just finished at Real Madrid, so he's a free agent now. He could go and play anywhere, so perhaps he can play for Mallorca. I don't think they could afford his weekly wage, a week's worth of his wages, never mind a year. Big problems in the football is how much these players get paid. Anyway, Mallorca did manage to stay up, and they're now busy rebuilding their team. They've lost a lot of the players who've gone elsewhere or finished with the club. The stadium's been rebuilt, and we're going to see a new team, I think, when the season starts again. hopefully in August in Real Mallorca. They have said though, if the work isn't completed, then the first few matches will actually be away matches, and they'll catch up later on with a lot of home matches. Depends on how the building work goes, but they're certainly well underway. We've seen pictures in the newspapers of how they are taking down the sunny side of the stadium, and that's the one that's going to be rebuilt first. So we're going to walk down through the back streets. We're just coming up to the Santa Lucia, and I know Sean is getting excited about coming. Only a month away now, isn't it? We're into June and you come at the beginning of July. So yeah, about 5 or 6 weeks I think. People keep asking me about what's open, what isn't open. Lots and lots of things are open, but you'll find that there are a few places that didn't quite make it through the pandemic and have closed down. But there's plenty to go at. And the barbecue's smelling good. And the ice cream shop's open. Hello. You been watching them? Have you been watching the videos?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Well done.
Yes.
That's really nice to meet Michelle and Gary, all the way from Manchester, staying at the Santa Lucia, and they've been watching the video, so it's been really nice to speak to them. And they didn't have too much trouble coming through the airport, so get different stories.
A lanyard on to get through.
Yeah, he did have a lanyard on, so he had some special assistance, and that meant he got through quite a lot easier. So across the road, I'm going across the road actually. So going past the Santa Lucia now, and across the road we've got the Three Brothers, which is pretty packed. But the place that people were asking about a lot was the Orion Bar, and that has absolutely been totally gutted. Who've been watching the videos as well, thank you. And we're just going past the Orion Bar, which is having the biggest makeover you can believe.
They say it's really noisy.
So yeah, but obviously they want to get open as quickly as possible, and they don't want to lose the season, so making great progress with the bar there. It's a complete change. That should be open in the next few weeks, I think. So that's the entrance to the Santa Lucia, or one of the entrances to the Santa Lucia. Always lots of mobility scooters parked up there. And across the road here we've got all the shops. So at the beginning of the video we went past Pappy's bar, which was open but not very busy because it was early evening. Time's now coming up to 8:20, so things are getting a little bit busier. Three Brothers was quite busy, packed. Yeah, which is great for them. They're going to do well, I think, during this season. And we're just coming to another little area where there's some bars, and we're just going to have a look to see how busy they are as well. We need to come past shops. Still known as Sign of Life. Lady dies here, but the Diana Beach Bar on the promenade side is open. Sun's not quite gone down, so it's really quite bright. It's coming up to 8:20 now. Nice time to go out for a walk. There's a coach coming. There'll be a steady stream of coaches now. Things always look better at night time when they're lit up. So, Jim always asks me about certain places. One of them is Pappy's Covered. The next one is Monroe's karaoke bar, which is right in front of us, and it's open. It's looking pretty busy, quite a few people sitting on the outside there, and looking good. Across the road he doesn't ask me about Gelatius. Gelatius is the ice cream place, which is really good. But he frequently asks me about Taylor's Bar, which is right across the road from Monroe's. And just for you, Jem, there's Taylor's Bar. Taylor's Bar is looking pretty busy. Gonna get run over.
I want to be included in your video. I've seen your...
Let's go on the pavement, it'll be a bit safer.
I want to be included in your video.
You want to be on? Wow, where are you from?
I've seen you on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
So I want to be included.
You're on, you're being recorded right now.
What's your name?
Trev from Wakefield.
Trev from Wakefield. So where are you staying? Are you in the hotel here?
No, Vegas, Bermuda.
Oh, the Bermudas, that's just down the road here, isn't it? Yeah. Is it good? Weather's good?
I'm being filmed, yeah.
Hey, are you enjoying the holiday?
I've seen you on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice and warm, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, you enjoy your holiday anyway, yeah?
And watch the video.
And watch the video, we'll get this
Nice
up in
to
the
meet
next day
you.
or so.
Bye.
Will I be on?
Yes.
You will, you'll be
Yes,
on.
You'll be on this one. Okay, bye.
You take care, bye.
Nice for somebody wanting to be on it.
Yeah, quite a lot of people are shy about being on the videos, which is fair enough. I mean, it doesn't suit everybody, but if you want to be on, why not? It gets a little bit quieter as we get down here. Cross over again. Oh, you know what we're going to do now? We're going to walk right past that Indian restaurant where we keep saying we're going to go in, and we can't go in because we just had dinner at where else?
Another day.
Another day. So just on the right hand side is the Calablanca, and are you doing okay? And this is the Tandoori night. Oh, look how busy it is in here. Yeah. Lots of people enjoying their curries tonight, and something we'll have to do for sure soon because it's one of my favourites. I must say I prefer a curry in the daytime. It doesn't sit very well with me at night. Have your feet done? Right, we've parked in a completely different place tonight, so we're going to go back a slightly different way. We're not going back to the heart. Got to give that a miss tonight. Just going past Rumbo's. That might be another one Jim mentions, and also the Bora Bora. So you get a feel for the area now. So this is the Fergus. Yeah. So we've just met you. You come from
Ireland.
Cork and Ireland. Sorry, what's your name?
Edwina.
Edwina. And Edwina was involved with the Scouts as well. So Edwina's come over and given us 20 euros for the boys.
For the boys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Edwina. Bye.
Oh, that was really nice. How neat. So you can add that to the the pot. We're gradually getting there. The boys are doing really well with all their little things that they're doing, the tuck shop and car boot sales. And there's one thing that they do in England where if you're in England, if you buy something through Argos or Amazon, then a little bit of what you spend goes to whichever charity you want. So our daughter signs us up for that, and we're whenever we do any shopping in England online shopping, a little bit of money goes towards them. So that doesn't cost us anything. It's exactly the same.
Edwina's tried our restaurants that we've recommended.
Yeah, so she's been to El Tano and she's been to the Titanic.
Yes.
And we're going this way. So Banana Joe's open and busy. So it said we're going a slightly different way because we started up near to Cas Sabonaire's apartment, so that's where we parked the car. So we've got to go back in a different way than we would normally go. We'd normally go back to the house and finish there. There's a car park. But this time we're going a different way. Don't usually see a lot of people walking up and down here, but there's quite a few. It's really nice. Yeah. Max Garden Restaurant. I hope Anita's not looking for food. We've just eaten. It's another place where we can come for tapas. That's what she spotted. Have a mixed set of tapas for €17.50.
Try
Good.
here.
Yeah, we'll give that a go. So in front to the left is the Tent Hotel, and we did come here on the first or second day that it actually opened. Did try to video inside, but the girls who were on the desk phoned through to the manager, and he said no. But on the right hand side we've got the Globalis Panama, and someone was asking me, are they still working next door? And they actually are, aren't they? This is British Gypsum they're actually using up there. That's a good advert. It's all covered over. I don't know how noisy or messy that is in the day, how much you can actually see of it, but you shouldn't really be working during holiday times.
No, they're allowed to work all the way through, I've heard now, in October.
I know, and
August as well.
So something which really amazed me today that I've just read in the newspaper. So this is the Panama Hotel. So the thing that amazed me was in Palma, there's in front of the cathedral, there's Parc de Mar, and we've been there a few times, and I've got some videos of us there. We go there at Christmas time, we go there all sorts of times, and they have fairs and things on, and I always complain about the paving, how uneven it is. Well, in July, which is high season, they're going to take it all up and relay it all. And it's at the moment it's made out of this Marais sort of sandstone, which just cracks and breaks up, and it's very dangerous. And they're going to replace that with some, they refer to them as tiles, but my guess is it might be something like we've got here underfoot, and there'll be concrete slabs of some sort, and these are quite small ones, so they are like tiles. So that's going to be quite a big job, I would have thought. Going to cost 850,000 euros, which has all been earmarked and paid for. This is the Globalis Panama we're walking past now.
Petunias here.
And all the beautiful petunias. That isn't the only work they're going to be doing in Parc de Mar. They're going to be doing quite a lot of other work as well. So July is the month for working in Parc de Mar. We're going to have to go down and have a look at that, because it sounds like a huge job that they're doing at a strange time of the year. Normally, there's been a moratorium. They've closed down all building type work in holiday places during the season, holiday season. But I suppose they're claiming that due to the pandemic, lots of things need to get done now, and the money must have come from somewhere, so they're going ahead and doing it. I don't think you'll find so much in the resorts, though. We've just seen next to the Panama there is something going on there. I've got friends that are builders, and they're booked up for the next year, so very, very busy. We're just below, at the moment, we're just below the Globalis Mimosa, and somebody else was talking about the Mimosa. I see a pirate ship.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm not even sure where that is. Somebody's going to have to help me with that.
Looks like apartments, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
And a bucket, and must have a pool there. Go home and watch the match now.
Which match is that you're talking about? Are we talking about Scotland, Ukraine, or are we talking about
Scotland?
Our friend Moreau is Scottish, but he's watching the Spanish matches first, and he'll watch the Ukraine Scotland match afterwards. Looks like they're just warming up.
We can throw Neil's, haven't we, as well?
So
There's
we're
lovely
just
grass here, it's fantastic.
coming up to O'Neill's, where we've been for fish and chips, and it was excellent, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It was really, really good. If you like fish and chips, then O'Neill's, if you're in the area, could be the place to go. Certainly we enjoyed it here. We had a really good meal, and we'll certainly be back, and when we do come back we'll actually make a video just to show you how good it really is. It gets a bit steeper here.
You manage.
If you're at the Cas Sabonaires, I did say that Aldi was fairly close to you. If you come back in the opposite direction, you've got Eroski, which is a Spanish supermarket, but is good value for money. You find just about everything you need in Eroski there. We're nearly back to the car. We've just got to cross another road or two. So as we make our way back to the car, thank you very much for watching. There's the Roski in the background, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye, thank you very much.
Bye.